dog, wild and free, cruising through towns like a storm at sea. Master chartist got the moves unseen, eyes on the prize with a scream so mean. Row, 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 dog, he's taking the reins. Fibonacci's lines running wild through his veins, cracking the secrets, unlocking the trade. Born to hustle while others get played. Candles burn bright on his midnight ride, parabolic curves where the shadows reside, predicting the winds like a prophet does. Markets shiver when they feel his buzz. Row, 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 dog, he's taking the reins. Fibonacci's lines running wild through his veins, cracking the secrets, unlocking the trade. Born to hustle while others get played.
We'll be starting very shortly. Just wrapping up a few little technical things I've got to do before the show starts. Just hang on just a moment. Probably won't let it go the full 5 minutes here.
Must be the crypto. If you wanna go and trade with me, stack them coins in the game with me, roll through dips, keep it fly with me. Hey, hey, must be the crypto. If you wanna see the charts go green, dodge the crash, keep it clean with me, hit the market, live the dream with me. Hey, hey, must be I'm posted Discord where the hype's too loud, shills be pumping coins, got the whole damn crowd. I was young, chased the buzz, thought I moved real quick, bet my stack, no research, man, that move was sick. Leverage high, no stop loss, watch my wallet bleed, held too long, market dip, left me in the weeds. Disco shit said, hold up tight, but I crashed so hard, now I'm back with smarts, trading clean, no scars. If you wanna go and trade with me, stack them coins in the game with me, roll through dips, keep it fly with me. Hey, hey, must be the crypto. If you wanna see the charts go green, dodge the crash, keep it clean with me, hit the market, live the dream with me. Hey, hey, must be now riding charts, got my game on lock. Check the tag, read the white paper, know the market's clock. Discord's wild, but I don't chase the shillers, empty hype. Set my sales, keep it cool, watch my profits spike. Low leverage, I ain't tripping on no margin call. Learn my lesson, now I'm ballin', standing 10 feet tall. Group thinks dead, I'm the one who's calling all the shots. Trade with me, we'll be stacking crypto to the top. Woo! If you wanna go and trade with me, stack them coins in the game with me, roll through dips, keep it fly with me. Hey, hey, must be the crypto. If you wanna see the charts go green, dodge the crash, keep it clean with me, hit the market, live the dream with me. Hey, hey, must be the crypto. Yo, why you chasing every pump? Hey, that's a rookie move. Study charts, don't ride the dump. Hey, keep your head in groove. Risk what you can lose, stay sharp, plan your exit right. Trade with me, we'll light the spark. Stacking day and night. I'm the king of trades, got my vision crystal clear. Disco's noise can't shake me, I ain't got no fear. Every dip's a chance, I'm scooping coins when they low. Flip them high, cash out clean, watch my portfolio grow. No more FOMO, I'm the one who's setting all the trends. Crypto life, living large, rolling with my friends. Wanna win and join the squad, we trade into the moon. Trade with me, we'll hit the top, we'll be there real soon. If you wanna go and trade with me, stack them coins in the game with me, roll through dips, keep it fly with me. Hey, hey, must be the crypto. If you wanna see the charts go green, dodge a crash, keep it clean with me, hit the market, live the dream with me. Hey, hey, must be the crypto. Hey, hey, must be the crypto.
I tease the game. Blockchain whispers my name. Candles glow, I weave the spell. Bitcoin's mine, can't you tell? Oh, moon so close. Oh, it, pump it. Bitcoin,
This song needs a little cowbell.
pump it.
That's better. If your life feels out of control, you just need a little cowbell and a lot of Jesus. It'll fix it right up for you. We are live on YouTube and pump.fun.
BTC, it's in my sway. Pump, 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 come my way. Pump it, Bitcoin, pump it. Kiss the moon, pump it, oh, oh, oh. Pump it, smooth.
Ladies and gentlemen, get ready for the turkey. Oh, we're not techies anymore, are we?
Pump it, oh, oh, oh.
Get ready for the super freak.
Pump it,
Ow!
For those of you out there that have been hitting that like button, I just want to say thank you. Thank you very much.
Welcome everyone to the impromptu daytime stream. I don't do these too often, but when I do them. Usually about this time in the afternoon. And we're going to be taking a look at Bitcoin because it did something that we were talking about last night. And while a lot of people were really bearish this morning, there is something in the Chinese session, the Tokyo session, 8 p.m. to 5 a.m. That's the one that keeps wanting to take us down. And I don't know if this is tied with tariffs or they're just going to sell off all their Bitcoin to everybody else. That's kind of stupid. But do it. Go ahead. Sell all your Bitcoin, China. Let us get it all. Boy, it'd be freaky if this is Wouldn't it be freaking weird? Hear me out on this. Wouldn't it be freaking weird if Satoshi Nakamoto was the CCP government and they're just waiting for this Trojan horse called Bitcoin to come in and they'll just say, we got 1 million of them. That would be effed up beyond all compare, wouldn't it? I don't think that's what's happening. But if it was, everybody else would own the other 20 million and, well, they wouldn't have quite as much pull. They'd be competing with BlackRock and Michael Saylor up there. But, and all the big whales. But food for thought. So I'm over here, I'm on Pump.fun. I'm streaming live on Pump Fun and live on YouTube. Let me get a shout out to the people on Pump Fun. Make sure we got everything going over here, new platform over here. And okay, everything seems to be going good over here. This is the road token to stream over here. You have to create a meme coin, and what I do, and I'm starting to get the hang of it. And when I earn creator rewards over here, these are my buys, and then when I buy, I don't know if it's just me. Or is it somehow the account buys or something too? I don't know exactly how that works, but I'm taking my creator rewards that I get from this and putting them back in here. Now I've got, I got 30 million road coins now. I've got 30 million out of there are 1 billion total supply, 700 million left. Is that right? In circulation of them, I got 30. So, and these are the top holders over here of the coin. And so far, so good. This has been kind of cool. Our market cap, we got up to 9.1 last night. Then somebody started to sell off a little bit, take a little profit. You can't blame them too much on that, right? But we did. I don't know why it doesn't keep my TA and stuff up here. But every time I have to come over, I have to redo it every gosh darn time. That's a little annoying, Pump Fun. You need to work on that. I don't know, and you don't remember my settings for my fib, so it just makes it hard to do TA over here based on that. But we got out of our wish I'd bought more here zone, the best place to buy it. We were breaking out of that area. Somebody saw that and said, I'm going to take me some profits, and that's fine. It didn't take us down too much there, and we just we'll just continue. Can we get our trend line? Can we do that? Please? Oh man. Always moving things around here. Pull you back down. Alright. So let's get our little coulda, shoulda, woulda bought more in the zone there. And also, I'm trying to get a trend line over here as best I can. There we go. There we go. So we might be coming down to retest the bottom of the trend line here. And what is that? That's 8.1. Are we on market cap? We should be on price. Dang it. It keeps switching on me like that. It does. I don't know why, but it switches on me like that. We're going to take a look at Bitcoin here in just a second and show you what I put out last night live on the stream. How it played out, because I wasn't 100% confident. I was not. But I was showing you the places I expected it to catch on the way down and how far we'd come down where I was expecting it to bounce from, right? And we did have a measure move taking us to a certain area and all that good stuff. And I just thought it was kind of interesting because this morning, well, I mean, I can say this morning, but I stayed up all night, so I fell asleep and woke up kind of late. And I was going over a very popular YouTuber and everything, and I was seeing the usual things go on there, calling shorts and this playing, I don't know. They took it long and didn't have much luck with it, but then saying they call, I don't know, it's weird. They were calling bearish and all this other stuff, calling for 109, 106, all these areas. All right, so we can look at coming back to about 5 zeros and the 8-2 area. That's about 5 little ticks down from where we are right now. Hardly anything right there. All right, so the Rode coin is live. There are lots of Rode coins out there. So if anybody was interested in it, the address is here, and right here. You know what? I should put that into the I should put that in the chat. And then we're going to get over to the Bitcoin. Okay, we'll shut up about Rode coin for right now. But if somebody wants to try to get it, I don't want them to get the wrong coin or the wrong thing. But I've been buying some on another wallet too, just a little bit, and I can do it on my Phantom wallet. So it's available if you just type the contract address in just on your Phantom wallet. I don't even think you have to go to pump.fund to do it, right? So no issues there, but. Yeah, I got me a little bit on me Phantom wallet. I put $5 in there on one of them, and I put it on two accounts over here. So I got just a little bit more than 30 million that I put on about another one. I got another not much. I got $12 in one account and 5 in the other. You know, just putting a little in there. And over here, my total amount is $254 worth or whatever. All right, let's get over here to Bitcoin and what's going on. All right, so last night, what was this it? Oh, that was something else. Oh, this is something else. So we'll talk about that in just a minute here. So last night on the show, and I think I even put it over here in the trade setups because I changed the wording on it. So this is what we were looking at earlier last night before we lost the trend line. Looking for the trend line to hopefully hold. 2-hour chart was giving us a little hope, and that's where we got this bounce up here. This last little leg last night here in the stream we were here is all iffy. So we did get a bounce up. It didn't make a higher high. Kind of consolidated over here, whatever you want to say, distributed. A lot of people will be looking at a head and shoulders, right? And you got a shoulder, the head part, and that's a beautiful head and shoulders. That's the price went up to it. That's how it's supposed to be. And then even looking at that, you took the measure move from that guy, it would take you down here. But we're also following that trend line. It was sad to see it broke. Had another trend line here based off of these guys. Put that out there. It looked like it was just hanging out in space. Like, oh my God, what's that supposed to do? Well, that's the place that we're going to have problems catching. And then it looked like it was going to hold that angle, right? But the big cloud, I kept saying last night, this big cloud's making me nervous. I like everything else I've seen on the bigger time frames and everything else, other than here, us being in this cloud. This is a 15-minute time frame. So this was the target area down here. There was actually another price label listed there, but I took it off. Oh man, what happened? Oh, here we go. So right down here, 110, and with the 110.4, I believe is where it was. So this is what it looked like. Shoot, I forgot what time in the morning. 4 in the morning, something like that. And oh, that was. Then I guess we'll go to the vanity wall over here. Now, I was watching this guy in the morning, and I don't mean to be, but I don't know how anybody can look at this. I mean, we everything's always a flag. Okay, it doesn't fit. Why aren't we respecting trend lines? I don't feel like you got price structure under wraps, because where's your bigger trend line? You're just you're squeezing everything into whatever it happens to. It's very arbitrary, very subjective. Here we're applying a top pattern at a bottom level, which is a no-no by my rules, right? And I see that happen a lot, man, and not just from this guy. It's carried over to other people. And I mean, once if you ever got something to play down, it kind of goes into a wedge or something, they're going to see it happens all the time. But no, if you study your patterns and actually study Thomas Bukowski and stuff, you know, price has got to have something to run into to reverse. I will say, yeah, it's a reversal pattern. It's just not going to the downside. We're just going to, most of the time, if you see these on bottoms, they don't play out. Okay, you're applying a pattern at the wrong pattern at the wrong place, expecting spectacular results, and you're not getting it. And I harp on that a lot, but I see it a lot. That's why I'm calling it out. But you get this, and then you get another look at it, calling for 106 there. This is all within a few minutes. But then it's also calling up here, so we're calling both ways inside, always. And then what? Oh, I got video on that one where he's going over it. He took a trade, and this was the trade he longed it, and then a few minutes later he's saying, we came in bearish. We're bearish. But why did you take this big-ass trade with $3,000 at some kind of crazy-ass leverage? That's what I'm wondering. But anyway, that didn't play out too well, and he kind of got freaked out. He lost about $600 on that. No, at least he had a stop loss and everything. But went right back to it as soon as he got stopped out. What is it? It's another flag to the freaking upside. So what are you? So I don't understand how this man comes out and says, we call bottom and all this, because just a minute later, now is another head and shoulders to the downside, which we just talked about. Looking at Bookmap for the magical target that he's got. See anything that goes on there? Well, so are you getting your targets legit, or are you just kind of going, you're letting Bookmap just kind of guide what you're seeing? Just an idea. Here's another one, another example there. And I think that's it. But this is what we put out last night, about 12 hours ago, a little bit more than 12 hours ago. This is how it played out. Help around, find out. Get your ass out of here is what I was saying to Bitcoin, because we don't want it to go any lower. Now, will it go lower? I don't think so. Cross our fingers. But honestly, I don't know. Nobody knows. But I do have a system that helps me give some good areas so you can get some really good entries if you know what you're looking for. And I noticed that it didn't bounce it perfectly, right, dog? It went down. That's because that's part of that momentum to squeeze everybody out, baby. This is the zone. It's the zone. And I will dare say that most of the times when you do get your double tops, look for these zones. If it breaks this zones and does not hold this, then we go to the basement, all right? And we got basement levels, but this is the ground floor level. We just came from upstairs, downstairs to get a bite to eat, and it looks like we're trying to go back upstairs to the bedroom, all right? Or whatever we're doing here. So there's Sean. Say hi, Sean. How's it going, Sean? All right, so that's kind of what I've been seeing, and it's just that there's a lot of bearishness out there today, man. But I just find it amazing. But I wonder, I mean, for the new person that's coming here and watching this, calling both ways and showing you head and shoulders and inverted head and shoulders all in the same. How are you supposed to understand it? That just looks like total confusion. And if I was new trying to learn, I would be all flabbergasted. And you go by this confidence of how he presents his long that he took that didn't work out. You know, this little secret sauce. This is my model in the 30-second. Yeah, I'm going to show you how you can. Oh, it didn't. Somebody jump in, save me. It's just ego. If you let ego get into your analysis, or if you got a guru that's got a lot of ego, well, kiss your money goodbye, because that's going to happen sooner than not. Ego and emotion have no place in here. We try to work on our emotions, but ego is just, we don't need ego. Ego will get you wrecked. So I'm thankful that we got a bounce here, and it looks like it's holding here. I thought we might have a chance. Well, you did have a chance, and you might still. It could come back down here one more time. I hope we don't. This should be our second time around to kind of flush everything out, right? But sometimes you'll see them do this, right? It might be making another W, so keep that in mind. It's still got some stuff to work out up here. And I really need to see Bitcoin get past 111.8. That's the 0.5 Fibonacci. We get past there, we're more bullish, right? We flipped the script 50% over. We're leaning more to the bullish side than to the bearish side at that point. See, it makes sense, doesn't it? Right down in the middle, 50%. It's that simple. That simple. All of our other bigger moving averages are over here, and there's trying to be a bullish cross. Now, Miss Lucy up there, I can't show her on this screen, but that's the 666 moving average, and I'm on a tiny ass time frame. I'm on the 3 minute. This is what it looks like on the 3 minute. We're watching the very initial stages of us trying to recover from this bottom and trying to change this trend. Now, the first signs and what I posted over in the group was, you know, we got our first little higher high, and right here, and according to Degens, the next higher low would be the one to try to load up on. I was thinking she might be coming back down here now, but on this small time frame, this was it. Now, might it do this? Might it go up and then come back down for a higher low on a bigger time frame? Yes, that's definitely possible. Okay, so we're not out of the woods yet, but we got a nice start saying that, man, we got a higher low over here. We got a higher low over here at a fib level support. 110's holding. Our last time we dropped to what, 1.7? Yeah, we need this. We need to keep this higher low, and we got a chance to start climbing back up to all-time highs again, slowly until it starts picking up momentum and everybody figures it out, and then they all jump in and we start exploding and short squeezes, and maybe some stuff like that could be in our future. Maybe that's what I'm hoping for. So we're starting this, and this is our one hump. We can get 2 hump, 3 hump before we dump, and that gives us a good chance to start coming back up here and trying to reclaim this other 0.5 fib area I've got my eye on. Yeah, and that would be about right at 113. So I think we're looking good. Ichimoku Cloud 200 moving average on here suggests that, I don't know, are you going to hold here? Might roll over here. It could. If it does, we're just looking for just a basically, even if we come back down to 110.4, we got a good chance to just bounce. I hope we don't do it. We got moving averages here. Most likely, if we did break trend line, we would be looking here about 110.9 to try to catch. If we break again, all right. At worst, I would be looking about 110.8. Just retest this area. Let's see. So I don't think it's quite over just yet, but we got the first sign that we need. And damn sure, if you went short down here at the bottom, if you shorted support, you're feeling the pain. And there were a lot of people that were trying to do that today, and I don't understand it, because that's just like buying the top. If you flip this little guy upside down, it would be, this looks like a great little flag to the upside. And if you're looking at it upside down, it looks kind of like a double top with a lower low. That would kind of indicate that, oh my god, we might be making a lower high. If we made this guy, wow, there's a chance that we might actually make this guy to get us up here to 114 for the measurement. All right, so now let's flip it around right way, round way, and that would be a beautiful W pattern that we might be looking at, taking us up here to our 113 Fibonacci measure move. I got confluence, I got harmony, I got harmonics going on over here, and if I had to make a call, this is my call. Let that say it. If I had to make a call, this is my call. That's what the bigger things are telling me. It's not going to be an easy ride. Be lots of up and down, but we're looking to try to come and take out this high over here. And when we do that, man, then the next higher low from there is another beautiful place to jump in. That higher low might be down here at 112. So we're looking at coming up, coming down. We have to kind of see what we're getting on the trend there. But that's my thoughts and looking on it. In the meantime, as long as Bitcoin's happy, altcoins try to be a little bit more happier. How are they doing today? All right, we kind of a mixed bag. Oh, they're still kind of down in the dump. Look at COINEX, man. That's one that we were talking about when it was, what, I think somewhere around $6, $5-6. It's like, this is the time to jump in if you want to get some. I got me some. Just saying. Not as many as the people who would have got it when it was 30 cents before it went all crazy, though. Now, those guys, hey, respect. Little bottom buyer, yeah, you bought the bottom. You're a butt chaser. I like that. Does not sound right. That could be taken totally out of context. That's something the turkey would say. The turkey. It was time for the turkey. We're feeling stupid. Let me get my color right. Clearly, I've been in the tanning bed too long. Where's my collar? Sean? Sean? You know what? I don't know that we got one over here. It's begones. It begones. All right. I can fix that. We can fix it. We can make it better. We can make it happen. We can have 2 turkeys instead of 1. Oh my God! We got double dippers. And there we go. Now look at that golden brown skin. Love it. All right. So shout out to all you guys. I appreciate you. I'm just checking on the pump.fun, seeing over here. I can't tell how many people, if any people we got over here. And okay, we're watching that. So they encourage us streaming on pump.fun. To help motivate. There's a chat room over there too. I see a lot of little airdrop spams. I don't know what that's about. Little things. I wish that would stop. But look at, man, I've been playing around with the pump.fun app. That thing's off the chain, man. I mean, it's mostly meme coins over there, right? But they do the live streaming. There's a lot of stuff to do over there. I'm like, this is going to give YouTube a run for its money, for real, for real. I think with a little bit better organization over there, kind of like what YouTube, where you can find stuff like that. That's pretty bitchin', for real. I think that's going to grow. I just thought they just made meme coins, but I didn't know they were trying to go into all this. And lots of other projects have tried to do what Pump Fun's doing, like Theta TV and things like that. And this is the one that's taking track. It's getting traction. I kind of like it. I gotta say. And man, the way that they got it set up so that you could buy whatever coin, you swipe to the right and then gives you Solana amounts that you want to degen into or 8bin on. You swipe to the other side and you got all these options to find out more about it. I mean, it's so easy and so simple to use. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is just very intuitive user interface. So shout out to the dev of that mobile app. That's pretty awesome. All right, so we're trying to dump. Well, as soon as I get some creator rewards and everything, when those stack up, I'm going to be buying some more over here. That's my game plan. At least spend half of those over there doing that, or maybe all of them, as they stack up. And I did it off screen, so I'm going to try to save and let this build up and then do it here on live stream. But let's get over to the market. Enough about Roadcoin and all that. Let's get into the market. So altcoins are taking a dumpy dump. That sucks. That sucks, altcoins. Why are you dumping so hard? We've got to take a look. See, Bitcoin dominance is... Are we on 3-day? Why are we on 3-day? Oh, I see. Bitcoin dominance is going up. And, well, so is Bitcoin, right? And so altcoin's taking a little bit of a dump. Looks like we're going to have to see how this trend line matures. If I had to guess, I would drop it to this top of that candle. I would take this and line it up with the next candle body, extend it out just a little bit, and I would bring this little guy down. This is trendline magic. Put it in the next candle body, and let's hope that we can get a bounce here. And let me just double check with the little fib from that low to this high here. That's also around, we're also around the 618 fib area. That's a good area for us to try to bounce. All right, so I think that we just got a little scared drop here today, and we can probably draw a little trend line. Happy trend lines right there, and see if we can get a breakout from that. That's kind of what I'm looking at. Otherwise, we're looking at, revisiting here. I don't see a reason for that to happen unless Bitcoin dominance just wants to go crazy and spike up again. But you didn't make a lower high, did you? Or a lower low, did you? Oh, it could happen. There was a lot of resistance over here. Maybe we go back up there one more time. That would suck. It would suck, it would. It would sucky. But But that kind of means that Bitcoin is getting the attention right now since, well, I mean, it is at a pretty decent price over here, I gotta say. And so far, so good. You're still respecting the trend line, even though that cloud's kind of big and scary looking. It looks like we're trying to get over the 200 moving average. So you will have your flag guys jumping in because getting over 200, that's not a bad strategy, but you can't play it just by itself, right? Because on the smaller time frames, you're always going to be coming back to that 200 and going below it often, and your trend could be coming down while you're playing your bought in above it, and then I'm just going to put my stop loss below it wherever it goes below it, and then I'm going to sell. But the trend could be coming down, and then it's not going to work for you. You're going to lose. All right. So I mean, it works good in an uptrend, but your trends change a lot in the smaller time frames. Not the best if that's your strategy, but you can use it with other things and maximize on that strategy. I learned that from my bot days and programming bots. And so I like to call that out and it's a popular strategy. It's a good one if you use it correctly with some other things too. I never use an indicator by itself. It's got to be talking to another one and get some confluence. And that's how that we're able to be as accurate as we are over here on this channel. Because we did this the other day too. We got this one the same exact way. All right. Now I'm not saying I'm a magician. I'm just saying I got a good system that I had to dig hard for, that really helps. And I'm teaching it to you. I'm sharing it every day. No expensive courses. No subscription trading groups or anything like that. It's just me and now me and a meme coin. This has been the best way for me to get any kind of compensation, I would say, out of what I've been doing here for 3 years on YouTube, because YouTube doesn't pay. But the first day that we launched this coin, that went up to that was like $60, and for me, streaming and making $60, that was the first time that's ever happened. And so maybe this can be a way that gives people a fair chance just to, support and have fun with something. And here's the deal, this thing is 28% to its bonding curve. Now what that means, as more money comes in and more buyers come in, when it gets to 100% bonding curve, then it goes to the DEXs like Radium, where it's open for just to be out there for everybody. And then if it picks up momentum there, then Pump.Fun will help get to the regular centralized exchanges. That's what happened with Clash. Now, I don't know that would ever happen with this one or not, but it could if we get the community and we can figure out a way to add value to this coin, or to what it represents and to the community. That's all we got to do. And if this coin is like at it was at $9 million or $9,000 market cap. If it got to just 30, if it got to $100,000 market cap, or even $1 million market cap, any of those numbers, even if it got to $100,000 market cap, that's a 10x from anybody that's buying in right here at this juicy. Now I'm not shilling. I'm not telling you to go do it. I'm just saying. But if this is based off of what I do here on the channel, I want to be doing what I've been doing for 3 years on YouTube. And what I'm saying, if we can find a way to put incentive and make this even more attractive, because it's fair launch. It's just out there. Whoever buys the most or whatever takes the risk and gets the rewards. I've got a little handful, and somebody else has got a bigger handful than I do. Justin, I think X has got the biggest handful of all so far, and that's for about $500 or $600 from what I can tell. So, I think there's potential for growth, because when you look at the other Pump Fund coins, some of them are up to 500,000, right? Some of them 100,000, and that would, I don't know. So a $5 thing, just even a $5 buy Rogue coin, just as a lottery ticket, it could 10x. It could do it quicker than you would think, I believe. But that's me talking. I'm not shielding. Let's get over here. Let me come over and talk to my chat here. All right, so I've given you my spiel on Bitcoin, and that's what I'm thinking. We're just gradually coming up. If you guys want to take a look at any altcoins or anything while we got some time, I don't plan on keeping the stream too long. I got to shorten my streams. Gots to. Put my request in there, and now I'm coming over to the YouTube chat. I said I'm coming over to the YouTube chat. Your microphone's off. Oh man, that would suck. Wouldn't that suck? John Gregory says you should do a straight 8-hour live. No, I should not. The last few streams started carrying over to 3 or 4 hours, man. And I've got time blindness, all right? Once I get going, yeah, I get stuck on something. And time doesn't mean as much to me. Apparently. So that wouldn't be healthy for me. But as far as like the pump coin and things like that, I mean, it didn't do much. We were streaming, I think, to both places there. It's all my fault. Bitcoin is waiting for my payday. Sorry, Sam. I might be able to let it slide. Since you took accountability, Sam, I tell you what. I mean, I can understand being in those jams like that. Maybe we can overlook it, right? It is at a pretty good price, though. Just saying. Yo, what's up, everyone? Road Dog. Crypto Squid. You. Yes. Bot. I love bots and butts. bots and butts. That's a new song title. Bots and butts. Bots and butts. I like it. Bots and butts. I want to work on that. Thank you for your inspiration. Justin Makasek says 100 link for... Oh, right. Justin, I'm so sorry. Last night I got crazy on that. Let's do that right now. Okay, let's do that. I'm sorry about that. I got sidetracked last night because that sounded really cool to do. So Justin is considering swapping, I think, Link for Dot, because Dot has whatever's going on. But we just want to see what the strength of Link to Dot is. So we're going to chart this, and this is something you guys can do. I meant to do this last night. This was going to be my main thing, and squirrel. I'm so sorry, but I do see squirrels, people. So thank you for your patience, and if you kind of help guide me back to track. Shut up, Road Dog. Do what you're supposed to be doing now. Oh, right. If you could guide me back, I kind of come back on track, okay? I veer off. I do. I am like Joe Biden on the field when the parachuters were out there. I'm like, they have to drag me. Oh, hey. Oh, nobody there. Hey, which way? That's. It's not that bad, but. Sure does feel like it. All right, so promising. We're going to look at. Let's see. Let's see. I think we would do this link BTC / dot. Oh, wait a minute. Okay. So you're trading your link for dot, right? So we want to go dot BTC. That's what we're buying. And then what we're selling to buy it with, right, is link BTC. That gets kind of tricky, doesn't it? All right, so is it a good idea? What are we looking at here? Huh? Now I'm making sure I got okay. You're buying dot with link. Will it go up? It looks like it could, because it looks like you're at a freaking deal at the bottom. She came to a full 1618. Juanita area right there, and then of course got it roasted here with the dump. Wow, that would have been the best. So as far as okay, I'm still trying to figure out what how to interpret these numbers over here. 0.17. I think it's 0.17 link to each dot is what we're looking for here. I think that's what that's saying. Yeah. All right. Well, you totally double bottom there. There's some rounding there. It looks like it can only. Well, I don't want to say can only. You know, before they gave us that little wick down there, it looks like this area was a really good contender for it. It nailed this guy over here. But now I got to take that wick in consideration, so we put it down there. So, I mean, basically, all I do is zoom out and grab me fibs, high to low, and it gives me the best area to purchase that we're under, which is under half a link. And then we can even scale this in right here to our November 2024 high, and we do that again. And then so for local targets, we're kind of looking at this guy. And he says anywhere below 0.22 is the juicy buy zone to accumulate your dot bag by doing that strategy. And we want some good targets to get paid a little bit probably. Now some local ones are here, but if you're really going for the gusto, you would want to accumulate through here and not just kind of, you know, take all your profits and that's a day. Because all the good payoffs are going to be come up these higher areas, right? When we get back up to 8.7 and one link per dot. You think dot can get back to $20-$40? Huh. I mean, that's kind of what this chart suggests, that dot looks like it might have a chance to make a recovery. We'll look at it on the dollar thing too. But this is... You are making a nice falling wedge at areas of support. There's been that before. And it may take it some time to do some stuff, and it may stay in this area for a while, but there's some gains to be had here. Even in this area, you're looking at 170% just going through this range. Even if that's all it gives us, you've almost tripled your investment in that idea. So maybe, hopefully that helps and answers your question there. I kind of want to look at, let's take dot. Let's try it against the dollar. And it looks similar. All right, so in the dollar it looks similar too. Let us take a look at Polkadot, see what it's looking like right now. This is old stuff. Let's clear this out. Wow, it went down to 75 cents. So DOT has been a disappointment for me. It was one that I started accumulating a lot over here, thinking, yeah, it's going to be the shizzle, and it just never become anything. So at some point I got out of all. I think I might still have 100 DOT or something like that somewhere, but I got out of most of it. And I just got that just in case, in case it goes to $50, and I'm like, oh man, I sold it at 6. I don't want to be that guy, because I've been that guy before. I sold Avalanche at I think I sold Avalanche. I think I bought it somewhere around $4 and sold it around 6 or 7. And yeah. And when I was first starting to trade, we're going to trade. And then it goes up to 18, and you're like, I don't feel like I won as much. I don't feel like I really won that anymore. I feel like I got shafted. I feel like I sold too early. I feel like, why didn't you tell me it could go more? You're like, well, now what? Well, we got to wait till it gets to a good price and get in again. I'm like, well, why didn't I just stay in it while it was at a good price and just wait and get more money out of it? Like everybody else is putting out all these massive gains. All right. So we're looking at DOT. Man, we got to... It looks like it's holding the juicy area. That was the new juicy area. Basically, I don't need to see you come up here to $7. It's not worth playing with until I can see something like that, in my personal opinion. DOT has been in a bad way. Now, Link, on the other hand, it's a nice, pretty good place to be buying some at $18, because it was at 26 and trying to go higher, right? Until that one day, it decided it wasn't going to do it. People taking profits. Is at an area for... It can come down. Would have been nicer if it would have made a higher high, but it's kind of, honestly, let me get rid of some of these guys. I want to refresh. Well, we refresh everything. Yeah. So, well, gosh. Was this a cup and handle to the upside? To break it down for you, cup and handles are round and not pointy. That's a nice W. That's a nice 3-wave structure right there, or 5-way structure to the upside with an ABC correction. I can see that. Elliot, do you see that? Oh, you see it over here. Do you see it over here, Elliot? Smaller time frame. Do you? Elliot, what are you doing? Elliot Tonker, there it is. There it is. Yeah, there it is. On the 8 hour picks it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. WBC down to the downside. Yay. The Elliot indicator's a little tweaky. He's a tweaker, he is. I'm just saying. So how low will it go, darling? How high will it go? See, we went up to 786, 886 here. That's common. Very common. Let me get a few target areas for a link. 33, yeah, I like 33. You can do 33. You can 33 me anytime you want to, Link. I'm just waiting on you because you had a juicy 18. Yes, you is. Yes, you is. You look so cute at $18. Yes, you do. So we went down. We went down, man. And will we retest $17? I hope you do. Come on down, baby. See what I do to you when you get down here. I'm just saying, I got something for you. And you might like it. I'm going to draw a trend line. I'm going to actually go from this wick to that wick. Take the extremities. But since we're playing with our wicks over here, you know, this one hangs lower right here at 8.8. If we lose it, I don't think we'll lose it. We're seeing a deviation. We're seeing a curve, what I'm trying to point out. I'm just saying, you know, instead of just letting it all hang down low, why don't we just gently caress it and cup it with a nice little caress there, this little curvature. Just throw a little side sliver, you're wanting to say side boob, so just throw it. Just caress around it gently, if you will, and drive our price up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Big 5 coming. Big 5 coming. Oh, no. You canceled that out. Oh, my goodness. You canceled it out. You canceled it. That's right. You overlapped. You broke the rule. That makes you a big ass one wave. So instead of this being 1, 2, 3, this becomes 1, 2, big ass 3, 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 big ass 3 wave. That's what I want to see. Link. I'm just saying. So how can Dot outperform Link? That's what I'm wondering. That's a legitimate question, I gotta say. How does Dot outperform Link if that's what be happening? I don't see it. I don't see it. Honestly, I don't see it. When I look at that analysis there, I don't see how it can do it. But we were looking in Bitcoin pairs. Well, even the US dollar pair, when we put them both together, linked to Dot. And I'm trying to make sure I've got, okay, so we're looking here at buying Dot with Tether, and we were looking at buying Dot with Link. So I had it set up right. It was Dot USDT to Link. So, I hope it works out well for you. I hope it works out well for you. But I got to say, I mean, my personal, and it's just feelings, my personal sentiment is I don't have very much faith in Dot. They should have done whatever they want to do a long time ago during the bear market when everybody's out there building. And I don't know that they did. They're still trying to figure out how to make their failed experiment work a different way, I guess. Cosmos ecosystem did what Dot set out to do with interoperability, and I don't know, to me it kind of makes Dot's original game plan kind of obsolete at this point, unless they can find a way to make it work efficiently. Just my take. Let's come back here. Try the USD without the USDT wick. I don't know. 170% plus 8.4%. Oh, 8.4% APR. Didn't finish that. I thought right. Justin says, this is why I'm thinking it might be time. So many disappointed people not buying or getting out there. Well, I tell you what. One thing you could do when I'm in a situation like that, what I've learned is just, instead of going all in on it, you know, take it in portions, and you can try it out. You can do little by little to catch it, because it looks like Dot will take a little bit to kind of outperform Link to me. I mean, just by what I'm seeing in regular price performance. But I mean, you don't ever have to do anything all at once, and I found it's usually better if you don't. Just gradually, you know, a percentage is 25%, 50%, somewhere through there, but somewhere that helps me out when I do things. And I'm like, give it a little bit, and then I'm like, oh yeah, I'm kind of glad I did that. Oh look, I give it a better price now. You know, you get those kind of things instead of like, oh no, it's tanking, because that sucks when you go and draw down. Silver Days says Zebek, please. How's it doing? ZBEC. Zebekend, as it's been called. Just hanging out, right? Just hanging out. And this kind of, hopefully, some people will be interpreting that as a flag. It's kind of on a bigger time frame, but okay. I like trend lines. I like titles. We're still under resistance there, but now we can kind of come over here and go through the wick and get the bodies. I only got those touches. That makes it, almost makes it valid. We were looking at it over here at some point. We came up good from there. Is it doing better? I don't know. I don't think I got in it over there. So a lot of people will be putting this into one of these guys and squeezing it down, right? I'm on the daily. It's coming down to the 4 hour. Moving averages are all discombobulated right there. Look pretty decent, so yeah. Okay. It looks like she might be trying to run for it. It does look like it's trying to squeeze out of here. Now this is a symmetrical triangle, and I know a lot of people, look, cup and handle. The pointy cup and handles they'll disappoint you if that's what you're looking at, according to Thomas Bukowski. I'm just saying, but maybe. Now these guys do what I call the rabbit run on the symmetrical triangle. Means they break up, and then you can see them come all the way back and do this stuff, and they kind of make a bigger range slowly. So I think this one's got a lot of coins in it too. I think we're going to see a lot of this. So I would say more than likely what you're really going to see is just a continuation of this kind of channel idea, and not even want to give the benefit of going all the way up there. Might even just take it to this touch. You see how those angles just line up with those tops, right? That's just from taking this new angle into consideration. Nails it. So I would say we would probably be ranging up through here, but it gets us a little bit back up to its high over. I guess that's its all-time high. I think it looks promising. It looks like it's trying to do something. It's just going to. I don't expect this to be the big mover because there's too damn many tokens. Too many. It's oversaturated. Too many. I don't know why these chains keep doing that. It's like, and we need to make enough crypto for the whole universe. The whole universe needs, if we get aliens, how are we going to have enough crypto to support the aliens? We got to make extra for the aliens and zombies. If we get zombies need crypto, right? We need to save up some, we need to, you know, a few other trillion for the zombies. And what if the devil does take over the world? Well, you know he's going to want a lot of them too. So we got to make enough for everybody. I don't know what they're thinking over there. It just kills the price action. Kills the price action. It's good in the very beginning when they're so little, and then it sucks when they start get going. Right? They get to a point where they're just bogged down like you poured molasses into the gear chain or something. It's just it's not good, people. Not good. Pub.fun, people. Is there anybody over here? Do I need to cut this stream? Do we not have anybody? I see no comments over here. I got nothing. Usually there's comments over here. What's happened with that? Join chat and you give me this thing, and I'm like, what the hell is that? Is this? Do I need to? Let me refresh this little sucker. Oh no! Yeah, show my stream keys. Why don't you do that? Are we going? Yeah, you got a quick response time. There's no delay on there like there is YouTube. That's almost instant. That's crazy. Usually, am I missing it? There's usually. Oh, here we are. There they are. See, live chat. That's what I was looking for. Here we go. Now, is this to? This is now. Okay. I couldn't find you guys earlier. Okay, so let me say hello to everybody. I got 2RN checking it out over here. No worries, man. You have it right. Thanks a million, Road Dog. Just for your information, using the Bitcoin pairs on Coinbase makes the fib completely different because of the USDT depeg. That's interesting. I try not to use Coinbase because, well, I don't trust their price action anyway. Dude, the slippage, the fees. You wonder how Coinbase makes their money, and the lack of customer service. But yet they're the biggest, most well-known one out there, on and off boarding. Crazy. Coinbase.bitcoin, Coinbase. Oh wow. That's going to be true for any coin. If you're looking at USDT, then you're comparing future actions with liquidations. USD is a better spot estimation. I'll keep that in mind. Why can't you see us here? I think I can now. Here. Watch it, big dog. Go for Sol, please. Let's go for Solana. Thank you guys for hanging out here. I don't know if there is a like button over there or whatever it takes. What's some fun, but here on YouTube, here on YouTube, Sean, get us.
For those of you out there that have been hitting that like button, I just want to say thank you. Thank you very much.
All right, let's check out Solana. 194. I don't like that you lost trend line. That sucks. So this is not surprising. That's a bearish retest. Solana, you coming back down again? You're on a downtrend, baby. It looks like an ABC correction here. How far will she go, darling? A 786 over you. Where you? That's a nice one, 0.5. Okay. Well, there's one argument that would suggest that, and I hope I don't see how it. Well, I mean, I can kind of see how it could happen, but I hope it doesn't happen, and that would bring us down just a way bit lower to 142, 155. But it's not been at that area since July. Well, we were here in July. I don't know what would make it happen that way, though. I mean, the biggest thing I'm looking at is this trend line, and if you take the measure move just from the channel that we were in and put there. You can also see that it comes down here, right? So there are some signs that are pointing toward. Dang, I hope Solana. I mean, I want to get some, but if it's going to go down there, I need a plan for it. So I'm going to have to set on my position. I'm going to start setting some stop losses. It stopped me out of one, and I just went ahead and bought back in. I thought she looked like she was going to recover, and we're on the 4 hour. We're testing these good moving averages. They should seriously that. What we need to hope for is that we got our waves in 1, 2, 3, 4, and this is going to a 5. That's what we need to hope for, and that this is actually just doing this. Okay, so let's take that idea and see if we can get some. Nope. Ho ho ho. You do take it to the 886. All right, well, I'm getting these levels, man. I'm getting these levels that we're getting a possible harmonic bat pattern, I think is what it's going to be called, or the names. I don't know. I'm still learning what they named what I do a different way. So if we were, and this doesn't, I mean, at this point in the game, it looks like you're tripping, road dog. It can't get down there. And I'm even looking at it and saying, the moving averages. I mean, they got to flip the script here, right? Let's come over here to the daily. Oh, now you make more sense on the daily. Yeah, we see who's hanging around down at those areas now. There might be another test down there. Elliot, what do you see over here? You see 5 waves or anything? Let's go to. Just kind of put you over here and come down to a smaller time frame. There we go. There's our And you counted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, A, B, C. Still working on. Yeah, he thinks that that would might be in, and that's a possibility. That's where the trend line here comes in. This is an 8 hour. These are underneath, but that doesn't look bad. I don't want to see it come down here. I really don't. All right, let me try one other thing and see what kind of sense it makes. And we would be doing from. It's a little shady because it's not really from the bottom for this idea. But we would be looking, yeah, to. So let's put this one on the back burner, the 141, and looking a little bit more for this guy here at 156. That's a possibility. I'm going to leave this up here just to see how it plays out. That's one possibility. The other possibility is that this is the C wave. I can 1, 2. What I see, if I'm doing my little wave, I'm counting 1, 2, 3, 4. No, you overlap. You can't be. You've got to be a 1, 2, kind of like what we were looking at the other, and then 3. That's how I interpret it, and Elliot sees something different, and since he's the expert and got the name, I'm going to give him a chance to prove his point. But oh man, I hit the wrong thing. I'm trying to grab you and drag you down here because I like to have a lot of touches. I think this is what we're looking at. Trend line. I don't see a reason to break this. To me, I see these and I like those. And so if we are looking for what I think we're going to get, me, I see a 1618. I'm looking at this guy. So you're going to call it up and down? Well, I'm giving some ideas here. This new harmonic system, I'm not totally taken by it just yet because sometimes I don't see them do, what might be projected. I see something else. I see an AB equals CD possibility going here for a higher high. To me, that makes a little bit more sense. I'm going to keep that idea here, but I'm actually, if I were going to make a call, based on what I'm seeing here on the moving averages and stuff, let's go to the daily. I mean, she's got some stuff to work through here, but I think we got a good chance actually to get these targets. So I'm leaning more toward these, especially that one on top, but both of these targets. But we'll put this as a possibility. So that's what I'm seeing for Solana. As long as it doesn't break the trend line, that's the main thing, then it's got a chance to come up here. If it breaks the trend line, then I am looking at these areas down here for support. And let's come down to the 4 hour or smaller time frame, like the 1 hour, and see what it's saying it's wanting to do. That's not happy. And it looks like it wants to roll over, at least test the bottom of the trend line. So I would be at least looking for a higher low through here. And that would probably come in right around these areas, about 178 within this pattern. So that's one idea. So as long as the trend line doesn't break, I think we're doing an ABC correction. We can be going up, or well, it is an ABC in my 1, 2, 3, 4. You got this little section here making this little 5 waves, not counting the other one. 3 humps and then a dump and then bounce. Kind of what I'm looking at on Solana, if that makes sense. So I'll keep this guy up here just as a test to see if that little idea plays out. But I'm not seeing it so much, to be honest with you. But if it hits that, we're probably still going to say, nailed it! No, my nailed it target would be up here. That would be, actually, if I was making a call, I'd be making a call here. But we'll keep that idea there. Hope that made sense and didn't sound too wishy-washy. I think that it can recover and go up. But there's some other arguments here that there might be some lower levels. I just don't see us going down there. I hope not. I mean, unless Bitcoin tanks, and I'm not looking for Bitcoin to tank. I hope it doesn't. Glittery Marshmallow, I did like a 400% gain. Hey, way to go, Glittery. Congratulations. Tubby boy. All right, so are you wanting me to go back and do it that way? Is that what you're saying? Let me see if you're still in here and still saying that. Bitcoin looking around 107K, is it? Nah, I don't know. I mean, it did what I thought it would do over here. It rolled over, came and made a higher low. That was the place to jump in, baby. That's what. And according to WD Gann, okay, that's what I go by. And that's what I put over here into the. I mean, if you're right, you're right. I mean, all we can do is see. But right now, I see the possibilities from my training that tells me we got a good chance. I think I mentioned over here that you know, we could bounce up and we could be coming back down for a retest. We said that at the beginning of the show too, right? I don't know. It had such an opportunity to go short here. It should have went short there. Why is it coming up and making? It made one higher high, higher low, and now we got to take out this one or that one here. And I think we're trying to turn around. It's got work to do. Don't get it twisted. It's got work to do. But she's starting, even on the smaller time frame, she's starting to climb through those levels, right? And got above the 360, going to try to take these guys out, just trying to stair step it up. In my personal opinion, that's what I see. Until we actually clear these areas and go below the F around, find out, get your ass out of here area, then I'm looking for upside, because this makes a beautiful W pattern here. And the W pattern has measure moves. It takes us to some pretty cool places, and it gets us into this bigger W pattern. You see how we mimic and we kind of have some symmetry over here. It does a W here and a weird formation. I know I mean, I actually looked at it this, but it does make a W bottom there, right? And then we come up, we get a butt crack. We come down for the right cheek. The right cheek happens to have a butt crack. We got W's and W's. We got W patterns everywhere on support, telling us we're trying to bottom out. Trying our damnedest to bottom out here at the bottom of a trend line. That's just what I see, but hey man, a lot of people trying to go short at support. Let's see how that works out for them. Wonder what Jason Casper's doing. He wouldn't be short in support. But what we get typically with harmonic patterns and some of these 786, 886 retracements, we get what's called a type 2 return, okay? And that's where they come back and retest these areas and hopefully for a higher low. That's exactly what I see playing out right here. So if on the big thick cloud, I think that we got a chance to recover. I think this is a beautiful recovery. I love seeing these reverse scallops around bottom areas, because that means it's trying to put, we keep going, but it's getting there. We're getting there. We're slowly picking up some momentum, in my personal opinion. Justin, you don't have to, but it's a good exercise, man. I tell you what, I might do it again tonight on tonight's stream or something like that. I just don't want to overload people with Solana and Link right now. But yeah, I thank you for mentioning that, because I haven't really done that here on the channel, but that's a more advanced way to look at the market. And yeah, definitely. Kudos for even knowing to do that, man. And hopefully that gives other people some ideas of how that they can look at their charts. Because really, every one of us should not be looking at these altcoins against dollars or stable coin. We should be looking at them against Bitcoin, because that shows the truth. Everything paired against Bitcoin, even your stocks paired against Bitcoin. I'm serious. What chart? Check out this chart. Where would the chart be? We're losing market cap, people. Some people are taking profits. I became their exit liquidity with my with my purchases. But I've only made 68 cents today. Oh man, nothing like that first day yet. I guess the Road Dog coin just didn't taking traction just yet. That's why I'm kind of wondering. I'll make sure I'm not missing anything that other creators are doing here to add value to the coin, where it's the buybacks or me using the funds to do it, or maybe there's something that I can do live stream or doing the stream to kind of create some incentive. But I just wanted to be authentic community built. That's all. I would like to see it go to radium. And so all I need to get is the bonding curve just to go up a little bit. But there are 1 billion of the coins. That's standard by Pump.Fund. They are 100% all fair launched, locked contract. I can't do a dang thing to the contract. They can't either. 1 billion out there. Whoever gets them, and we just see what happens with it. I only have as many as I can buy. I have to buy them just like you have to buy them. And so that's what I'm doing. Anyway. I gotta say, I haven't been in very many projects with a low market cap that they start out with over here. So the world's wide open. They're even going up just 50,000. That's a 5x from here, people. All right, so let's come over to this is Bitcoin on the 15, giving us the new red dot. She's getting a little tired there. And below the 9, above the 21 moving average, coming at 111. So we're still working on that little thing here. I think we're going to get like another W kind of thing. Well, I think we qualified here with that wick. We're just still working on this part. And then I want to see a higher. We got to see a higher high. I don't even want to put these targets over here. I would be looking more for knocking these guys out around 114. I think I can pattern. Justin says, I'm looking at the Coinbase SolUSD Binance SolUSDT chart and now checking the spike wick days on the spot price to see if it's a good indicator of a top or bottom reversal. Interesting. Sam says, Road Dog coin? Take my money. Yeah, Sam, you don't know? So to stream on Pump.Fund, it's mandatory to create a meme coin. Otherwise, I never would have done it. But it's been kind of a fun experience, right? So when I created it, I think I bought in 25 million of them because I thought I was setting a limit at 25 million, but there's 1 billion of them. And then when I get creator rewards, because how I make money is by the transaction fees. I get a percentage of the transaction fees that Pump.Fund gets. And the first day I was impressed. It was like $60. Never made that before on YouTube or streaming or anything. The last few days, I mean, it's just been very trickling. Last night there were some more buys coming in. We got to have our little zone. Our little zone up here, and then today somebody's been taking some profits there. Which, can't blame them. They didn't sell too much. They sold 5 million, 10 million. Some of the people that got in, I mean, that's what you're supposed to do, right? At some point, I'm sure that I might trickle out some of mine, because it's a coin just like any other coin. The only thing is that we've got the ability to influence it and to help build a community and everything for it, if we choose to do that, right? I thought I would give it a shot, and it's a really cool platform to stream on, man. I think this is going to give YouTube a run for its money. I really do. The app. Man, the app is so cool to use. It can get better, but it's got a lot of features on there. A wallet built in. You can do all. I mean, that's pretty dang amazing. YouTube should kind of take a few lessons from Pump.Fund for real. I've always wondered why YouTube didn't have like a Telegram group or something like that, or something equivalent to a Discord built in. I've always wondered that, because everybody's taking you to a Patreon, to a Discord, a Telegram. Why didn't you step up on that and apply that, and then you would be king, true king, and make it a lot easier to do things like that on YouTube for a community. But hey, it is what it is. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I have been going for an hour and 14 minutes. We're looking at altcoin markets overall. and they're having a little trouble today, aren't they? Look at our indices over here, and we're at an area of support for total 3. We need it to bounce. I was kind of disappointed you dropped today, as Bitcoin dominance continues to go up, and people are going into stablecoin. What's up with that? Stablecoin dominance is going up over here, right there. Why is you getting scared? Total 3, get your butt up here. We gotta take a look. Others, let's go with others. Others, what's going on with you, man? Why are you getting all scared? I mean, I know dominance is going up, but come on, man. I'm gonna let's clear you off. Take a little bit of a fresh look. Zoom out. You got a trend line. And let's see, I've got bottom, I got wickage, I got some bodies, I got some wickage, and then I got the big wick. That's a big wick. That's a big swinger right there. I've got to say, that's very impressive, mister. Now, you get all the hot coins, don't you? You get all the memes. You get all the liquidity. You're just a liquidity chaser. Light it up. We're going to have a musical interval at the moment while I chart silently others. It's like them, but it's the others. It's not the they, them, it's the others. What's your pronouns? Others and total 3. Look at that. Nice 886. Wait a minute. Nice 618. And this is where it gets tricky with that wick, but we're holding around somewhere between 618 and 0.5 area. 12-hour others chart. Let's go to the daily. Looking at the moving averages, man, we're above the 800, 600, 360. 200 just crossed bullishly over the Lucy Devil line. It's got shaky through here. It's getting a shaky start, but I think we got our bottoms in here, man. Here on the daily, though, you're giving me a red dot and some downing stochastics. Some people will look at that kind of rough. Maybe there will be a little more downside, but you can also get red dot, green dot over here. I see us coming down lower. I mean, I see some downward pressure here. 21 crossing over 100, and the 9 aiming at the 360. That can press us down. That can. Let's come down to the 4 hour. I don't understand why you guys are going down. This is pretty. I just think you're trying to come down to make a higher low. I think we run just a little bit behind Bitcoin here. But yeah, it does look like altcoins are still going to try to scare us out of here. So, why? Total 3. This is total 3 against Bitcoin and resistance and ooh. Lower high. Total 3 just plain. Where are you at? Right here you are. Symmetrical triangle. Because I thought, my take was that altcoins should be good going into the weekend. We were holding this trend line though. We are losing it. I do. I see. I just think we're coming back down to test the 800 moving average if we do. To double bottom down here. That's my take on it. And if we do lose the level, if we do lose the channel, because we're in a channel, we're in a channel. We're just coming down and testing the bottom, 360 moving average on the 8-hour time frame I'm looking at. Moving averages look good. I think they just trying to scare us out, or some people getting scared and stuff. I know we're below the 9. 21 is... Damn, you are rolling over there. I think I'm still thinking that by the weekend, as we go into Friday, I think we'll see altcoins do better. I think they're just playing with us right now. So, oh snap! I just messed that up. Crypto bubbles. COAI. Take some profits on that, cause it's up there. What we got else? What's popping over here? Recall? What the hell is that? What is recall? This is recall? Well, recall, whatever that is. What makes you so special? See, this is the thing about crypto. You get into a project, starts taking off, you get into it, you want to hold a position, and then there's some shiny new one coming out every other day. And then they start gaining traction, everybody forgets about the project that you're in, Polkadot, and goes on to bigger, better things. Pump.fun versus Theta versus a bunch of other things. Prime, or all these things. That's kind of crazy. Recall, what are you? You guys got 1 billion coins, $6 million market cap. All-time high was 6 hours ago. It went to 82 cents. Now it's down 31%. So about your 382 fib areas in case it wants to pump up. Recall network. It's a network. Okay. Airdrop, staking, skill markets. What are you? Tokenized markets for AI. Gee, how many AI plays do we need in crypto, I wonder? Because the ones that were popular before, that now that we got new coins coming out, I mean, look at FET, which was doing really good. Now it's only 29 cents, acting like it just wants to die and it's all over. Yeah, I mean, it wasn't too long ago. This thing was like $3, and my FET bag was like, "You're going to be the one, ain't you? This AI stuff's for real, isn't it?" And now AI is a dime a dozen now these days. Everybody's got something AI, and they want to be handsomely compensated for it, it seems. Full on, back to the bottoms for, I mean, shoot. If you believe in this project, we're back to October 2023 prices right here. If during the next few months that we pump back up, if it only gets halfway up there, you made a 7x. If we can get up to full-time high, that's 15x. Just back where we were. When was this? March last year. Just to get back where we were about 18 months ago would be a 15x from here. These coins are at, I'm telling you, next bull market, I don't think I'm more worried about building a big bag of altcoins until we get to this point right now. Because it seems like it does this every cycle. Well, this is probably the worst though. But yeah. Next time I think I'm going to make a rule. I might play a few little altcoins here there. Because some of them, you know, there were some that never did come back, right? A few plays. Even Caspa, you know, never be at 0.005, half a penny, right? So, I mean, you can't rule them all out with that theory, right? But coming back in, you can damn sure get some bottom entries to ride up for the last leg of the bull market. Don't even have to sweat holding them all this time, right? That's what I'm learned. For altcoins, just focus on Bitcoin. And then, right before the last quarter, when Bitcoin dominance is just decimated the altcoins for taking the show, and then go in. I did it backwards. It's all right. It's all right. We live, we learn, and it will straighten out and just not be as good as what it could have been. But man, if I had done it the other way, I'd be up so much more and still have the potential to go so much more. It's those little mistakes that we got to learn and avoid and not get all carried away, chasing flags to the upside without, really taking a serious look at how we're going to play our portfolios and stuff. And this cycle's taught me a lot more. I thought I had good lessons before, but this cycle's taught me even better things as I've gotten here. And tell you exactly what I would do next time. And knock on wood, I won't be stupid and think anything different. But to make it all happen, we got to get a big pile of cash when all this stuff starts topping out. I can't believe I'm saying that. I'll keep some in Bitcoin that I won't let go, but there will be some going in cash so I can buy Bitcoin cheaper. When we go in a bear market and we come back maybe to $50,000-$60,000, I don't think we're coming down very far. I think our bear markets are going to get a lot more shallow. Our bull markets for Bitcoin are going to get a lot more intense, and altcoins are going to struggle the whole bit. They'll give and take, and you're just going to have to take profits on them. We're not seeing altcoin seasons yet. This has been the suckiest altcoin cycle ever because we're so saturated. We just need gold to correct, man. I keep layering up my sales, and it keeps finding them orders and filling them, man. It just ain't a stopping. We're at 42. We're at 42. Let's see if we can get oh, come on. They're all perpetual. Here's spot. Every target I put up here for a gold. That's a 272. We're heading 1618 again. I mean, that should have got it over here, or which would have been a great place. We just consolidated and kept on going. I think we're headed to $5,000. Make me holla. I get paid to do the wild thing. I don't have enough history over here to really get a good chart. I probably have to go to the actual gold chart, but let's go ahead and take all that stuff, huh? This is what a parabolic run looks like. This is what Bitcoin should be doing right now, but it's not, because it's being heavily manipulated by the people that want to get it cheaper before it does do something like this. And that's what I think about that. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for hanging out on YouTube and also over here on Pump.Fun. I'll be back again tonight about 10:30-ish is what I'm trying to go for. Where's all the chat? Why does that always leave off here? When I come over here, there we are. I don't know why that happens. Alright, so shout out to you guys at Pump.Fun. We're leaving Road Token at $8,500 market cap. Juicy places to buy, if should one choose to do so. And we'll be back again tonight on Pump and on YouTube, and see what we can nail in this market tonight, because we've been really accurate lately, and anything that I get, I can only attribute to just trusting God to keep my eyes open and help me to try to get good and accurate information to share with you guys. That's my prayer every night before the stream. So far, so good. Trying to keep God first in my life so He can guide me and keep me doing what I need to do right, and just always give Him the glory. Good night, everybody.
Stack my size, retire me early, oh. Crypto kings, we flexing early, no. Moonshot dreams in my area, yeah. Hold out tight, what's my party, let's slay. Yeah, let's go. Shimmer, blockchain vibes, freedom to flow. Trap life glow, watch us grow. Stack my size, retire me early, oh. Hold out tight, let's steal the show. Yeah, let's go. Crypto retire. Started from nothing, while it dries in, fear grind crash, now root of land, charting like a boss. Smooth shots every dawn, so enough, there's a penthouse whose power turned on. Bitcoin locked down, cold vault, no stress. If he is stacking, feeling truly blessed. Blockchain's my runway, profits blasting high. Early exit calling, kiss the 9 to 5 goodbye. Stack my sets, retire me early, oh. Crypto kings, we flexing worldly, no. Moonshot dreams in my Rari, yeah. Hold up tight, well my party, let's slay. Yeah, let's go. Still shimmer, blockchain vibes, freedom's the flow. Trap life go. Watch it grow, stack my sets, retire me early, oh.
Non-moving average is way down here at 275 for that.
NFTs dropping heat, hearts my golden crown. Minimax stacks turning tables around. All coins
For XAU. Let me look at the XAUT dollar index. Let me check that out. And so that for gold is at $3,700 with the moving averages. Oh man, I still. Let me take a look at gold futures over here. A better chart to look at. Oh, that's not it. Oh, you gotta have special access. Here we go. TradingView chart. See, that's my target right here. 4,000, and we blasted that. Flag to the upside. And it went crazy. Let's see what we can figure out here.
No boss is key, freedom my throne. Crypto trap kings, we on the zone. Stack my sets, retire me early, oh. Crypto kings, we flexing worldly, no.
That was that one.
Yeah, we slay, yeah, let's go. Stack it out, yeah. Stack it out, yeah. Stack it out, yeah. Stack it out, yeah. Yeah, let's roll.
All right, so the next place I'd be looking for is 43.80, somewhere through there. And then in this zone, actually, I think it's right around 48, right in that area. But there's a possibility we can come to the 2618 up here, 5,400. I don't see it blasting up there, but I didn't see it blasting up this high either. I kind of saw it piddling out over here, but it said, screw you, road dog. I got places to go and people to see. I don't need to waste my time here. And I'm like, well, okay, gold, you go do you. I'm just trying to keep up with you, baby. And it's like, screw you, road dog. It ain't none of your damn business. Well, I just had to quit talking to it. It's just being the measured move for this channel tells us that we should be topping out here, right? That's on the weekly. So what are you looking like? She don't care. Topping out. Keep up, Boomer. That's what it's saying. Boomer Gold is walking off and leaving everything right now. So if you ask me personally, I think China's selling out Bitcoin for gold. That's kind of what I'm seeing happen. Is I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I just think China's selling Bitcoin for gold. Bitcoin is down at 110,700, retesting that area. So we got to make sure that area holds without saying, right? But I expect us to bounce here. If we do drop lower, break the trend line, you stock road dog, 106. But in my personal opinion, I guess the best place to look is just to come down to the nitty gritty and see if we're actually getting some traction down here. What are you looking like here on the very small ass time frames, like the 10-second over here? She's trying. It does look ugly, I gotta say. It looks scary, but usually does. Usually does when right before it recovers. I don't like you. I don't like you, Ichimoku. Stop being mean, Miss Ichimoku. Let's go to the 1 minute over here. So my take was we come back down, we hopefully work for a higher low over here, and we're making our big one-way through trying to bounce out of here and start a nice thing. Type 2 return for this area, I think's technically what we're called. And I'm looking for a bounce here, and it looks scary AF. All right, it does. So to safeguard yourself, they could come down and wick just a little lower, get your stop losses and go up. So stop losses, they could come get you a little bit, but you definitely want one, just in case the road dog is wrong, right? I don't have all day to sit here and wait for your Bitcoin to turn around. I don't. Didn't we just hear this song? That sounds very familiar. Alexa? Well, it'd be nice if we had a little sign here before I end the stream that you're actually trying to get some traction over here. Come on, 10-second chart, give me some love. Don't dump us down. Give me a higher low. Give me a pump up. Take out this guy. Come on, you can do it. I got faith in you. Get your groove on, Stella. There we go. There's a little hopium. A little hopium, 9 over the 21 on the 10-second chart. Oh, we have a breakout happening on the 10-second chart. Oh my God, can it be real? Is it going to happen now? Are we turning around? Are we turning this big monkey around? I hope so. Because I don't want to see Bitcoin go down any more than anybody else knows at this point. I'm done. I'm tired. But I ain't calling short. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we'll come back tonight and see if the dog was totally wrong. Gotta find me somebody else to watch. You suck, road dog. Or are we on to something here? Do we see something that a lot of people are just too damn scared to see, I guess? I don't know, man. Oh, I think it's a beautiful little bottom forming here myself, and I like bottoms. Yeah, I like tops too. I like tops and bottoms. I'm talking about female part. I'm talking about market structure. Market structure. Female market structure. Don't get it twisted. Just felt like I needed to clarify there or something. I don't know. And sheep, man. Sean's got some cute sheep. I'm just saying, man. Let's get above this 10-second 50 moving average, and then I can leave. I can go see my family. For the love of God, Bitcoin, just pop up one more time, please. I don't need a 2-hour stream. For the love of God, give us something. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you for tuning in. I'll see you on the night. Hopefully we'll be up higher from here. If not, then, well, I guess you got to tell me how much that I suck. Until then, we'll let the little Doge wave us out. Hey, Sheba. How you doing? And, clearly, Sheba. There we go. See you guys tomorrow, or tonight.